The late, great Zig Ziglar said, "It's your attitude, not your aptitude, that will determine your altitude." As Zig Ziglar points out in this quote, your attitude determines your altitude, meaning the key to success is have a positive attitude. I'm Lisa G, the best-selling author of The Boss Weight Loss. Tonight's topic is 5 tips on how to be successful and win by having a great attitude. Let me know in the comments if you guys agree with me or not. Optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence. Helen Keller. Let me know if you guys are motivated and inspired to have a good attitude by those quotes as I am. The latest research proves Zig and Helen were right about the importance of having a great attitude. Leave a 1 if you're here live or a 2 if you're watching on the replay. Let's jump right into tonight's content about how to have a positive attitude and why with tip number 1. The power of a positive attitude is a better predictor of success than IQ, GPA, or anything. This was proven by Dr. Martin Seligman in Learned Optimism. Let me know if you guys read that book. He found that negative people get sick more often, make less money, are divorced more frequently, and raise more troubled children. Okay, here we go with tip number 2 about why you need to cultivate a positive attitude in today's environment. A recent study proved that people that love their jobs are 99% likelier to be millionaires, regardless of how well you did at school. Seligman concluded that it was their attitude more than their aptitude which determined their altitude. Leave a comment if you agree. And we're jumping right in with tip number 3 of 5 tips on how to have a better attitude. You get to choose your attitude. Instead of choosing to say, I can't help the way I feel, that's just the way I am, or I wish I was more like so-and-so, that's just not true. You can change the way you feel. You're 100% responsible for checking your own positivity. People often mirror how you act towards them. If you act negatively, it has a negative effect right back at you. Let me know if you guys have had to deal with people like this before. Sometimes you just have to work on it. You may not know how to do that, but your attitudes are totally changeable and controllable. I help people to have a positive attitude with my coaching. We work on mindset and morning routines and the importance of mindset in setting your mind up for success every single day. It's a habit. Tip number 4, Abraham Lincoln has all the evidence that you need to improve your attitude. He went through losing elections, a difficult marriage, country falling apart, yet he lived and led with an indomitable positive attitude. He simply chose to be that way. As Lincoln said, most people are absolutely about as happy as they make up their minds to be. Let me know if you guys agree in the comments. And tip number 4 of our 5 tips why you want to have an optimistic attitude. Optimistic people are perceived as winners. Winners, of course, also set high goals, have the discipline to achieve them, and are motivated. This attitude has nothing to do with your genetics, physical or mental abilities. You get to choose your attitude. Let me know if you guys agree. You control whether or not you'll be perceived as a winner in life, regardless of your natural ability. The winner always has a plan versus an excuse. A winner is always a part of the answer versus being part of the problem. A winner says, let me help you versus that's not my job. Your attitudes are totally changeable and controllable, even in light of all the crazy that we've all been through. It's how you respond rather than react to your environment of what's going on. And finally, tip number 5 is to help you develop that attitude. Model others who have a great attitude, because success leaves clues. Dr. Charles Garfield found examples of people who had great attitudes. This will inspire you, and it'll show you how you can have a great attitude in any situation or environment. I know we've all been through so much. Here's an example of a great attitude. Let me know if you guys have heard of this toll booth experiment. It's a toll booth operator, and he said the other toll booth operators are vertical coffins. 8:30 every morning, live people get in there, and then they die for 8 hours, and at 4:30, they magically emerge and go home. He said, I don't understand why anybody would think my job is boring. I have a corner office, glass on all sides. I can see the Golden Gate, San Francisco, the Berkeley Hills, half of the Western world vacations here. And I just stroll in every day and practice my dancing. You have the power to have a good attitude too. You control whether or not you'll be a winner in life. You can be a winner. You can have a winner's attitude. Great attitudes will inspire others that are watching. Let me know if you guys feel me in the comments. Are you listening? Do you have a great attitude? Do you want to inspire others? And if you need help developing that attitude, I can help. We work daily on shifting your mindset to a yes, I can attitude, and you find greater levels of success in life. I'm Lisa G, reminding you that your health is your wealth. Thanks for coming, and don't forget to comment, like, and share. For more information, message me on social media and check out my podcast about being unstoppable. Whole CEO with Lisa G. I'm jumping in right now to the comments. Have a good night, and I will see you soon.